Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of the Franchise Hour. This is the third episode of the season two. Uh, and today we have two interesting guests. First of all, we have Mr. Anton Talon, who is the owner of Southern Green Bistro. Good afternoon, Anton.
Hi, good afternoon.
And we have Mr. Iforiu, who is the owner of Ifore Iron Works, a
Hi, good
company
afternoon.
who does in kitchen equipments. And if you are in the restaurant business, this could be uh, something for you, and you can probably, if you need a supplier, he might be the right person for you. All right. So please let's start the show for today. First of all, Anton, welcome again,
Hi, sir, good afternoon.
and let's talk about you. So you actually you're in the restaurant business. How from where actually where you originally from? What province you came from?
Yeah, originally I came from Samar. It's
Mm-hmm,
Western Visayas, no, Eastern
mm-hmm,
Visayas.
mm-hmm,
And I studied in Manila for college
mm-hmm,
and then eventually for culinary arts. I graduated at Global Culinary Academy.
mm-hmm,
And then I took a job overseas for quite some time, maybe I think 4 to 5 years.
mm-hmm.
And eventually went home again to start a business.
Okay. Your parents had any backgrounds also in the culinary
Yeah,
business?
actually, my parents is business inclined. Our first
Mm-hmm.
family business was a restaurant. Actually, it's running 25 years now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I learned a lot from them. Running a business, being managers, and cooking also.
So this is how you started your cooking
Yes,
life,
yes,
also call it that way.
yeah.
How did you
Shadowing
become
first.
okay? How did you become what was your career then in the
Um,
restaurant business?
Actually, my first job, sir, was in a local restaurant. I don't know if you know Grappa's Ristorante. It's an Italian restaurant in Greenbelt 3, sometime 2009. So I started there as a line cook for I think 1 year and a half. And then I applied for a job in Florida for a trainee muna. But eventually, they hired me as a worker. So, yun yung start ko ng sa US. I was
Okay.
there for like 2 years.
I learned you were also the cruise ship, right?
No, no, no. I didn't
Oh, no,
do cruise ship.
I
Only
thought you were the
hotel.
cruise ship. Yeah, Marriott Hotel, right? You were with
Yes.
Marriott.
Yeah, the one in Florida was Ritz Carlton,
Hmm.
and then I transferred actually to JW Marriott in Macau, China. And then after Macau, after 1 year, I went home and worked as a sous chef in Two Seasons Resorts in Palawan.
Why did you come back? What brought you back after being already abroad for 2 years?
Actually, I just missed my family. Yun lang naman.
Okay,
So I
that's a
decided
good reason.
I decided to come home. And then I saw an opportunity. When I went
Hmm.
home, I saw that was the start actually of the food park. The food park scene was booming. So I got an idea. Maybe I can start something small. So that's how Southern Grind Bistro started actually. Just a stall.
Yeah, that was my next question to you. How did you start at Southern Green? When was that?
But that was 2016. Yeah, the initial one was 2016. But the official one was 2017. That was in Banawe, yeah, a food park. And actually, I didn't have any plans yet. I didn't think of franchise. I was just there about for the business. And then I had a regular customer who kept on asking me if I'm willing to franchise my business. So that's why I researched and I found RK franchise.
Thank you for
And
finding us.
yeah, I found RK franchise and then I inquired. So yun, doon nag-start lahat, development, and then after that, luckily, the one who asked was still there, still asking for the franchise. So yun, that was the start. Actually, the first full restaurant was in Kalibo, Aklan. That's my first franchisee.
And then afterwards, you opened Iloilo, I understand.
Yeah, after the Kalibo Aklan opened, that was actually the first full restaurant. But still, I had the stall, small one. So after that, I found another franchisee that was Tugigaraw. Yeah, Robinson's Tugigaraw. And then, ayun, after that, doon na ako nag-start ng main branch sa BGC. And then it went on, Iloilo, one in Cebu, and then right now the Shangri-La, and then SM North, Makati.
What's actually the specialty, or what's Thousand Grind Bistro all about?
Actually, the concept, kasi nag-work ako sa Florida eh. You know, it's the southernmost part of the US. It was Cajun and Creole. So what I did is, I infused what if I do authentic Cajun and infused with something Filipino, the flavor. So I tried smoking meats actually. So that was the main product, the smoked ribs. Until now, and then there was jambalaya and what call this shrimp po' boy.
Yeah, let's take a look at this one.
Yeah, this one is the
what you
okay.
have in your presentation. So that is the St. Louis smoked pork
Okay,
ribs.
this one is the St. Louis smoked pork ribs. Actually, we use only imported meat from US, and it's cooked for 6 hours, low and slow, and then with a special seasoning and the rubs, and then yeah, that's it. We smoke them so it's tender. That's the carrier,
And,
that's the famous
mm,
product of the Southern Grand Bistro.
mm,
And then the second one was the jambalaya. I believe
okay.
here in Manila, only few restaurants carry jambalaya. So that's why some people always ask talaga when they want jambalaya, they see Southern Grand Bistro. Okay, we might try. And nagustuhan naman nila. Okay, this one is the Cajun shrimp gambas. This one is a mix of Southern and Filipino. Okay, Chinatown hot wings. I did this, para meron lang variation. So it's a sweet and savory, Filipino, a hint of Creole, and then a little bit Chinese.
Mm.
Okay, this one is a crowd favorite. Every day, ito ang medyo malakas ngayon eh. So this is the chili crusted Creole fish fillet.
So you have a very strong presence also on
Oh
your
yeah. We have a
social
Facebook
media.
page. Yeah, the
Mm.
name is Southern Grind PH. You can search it in Facebook.
So like you said, this humble beginnings in
Oh yeah,
Banawa.
this one is the one in Quezon City. The one in Banawe. It's I think it was 20 square meters.
Mm.
The only food that I served here actually is the ribs, jambalaya, and the po' boys. That's it.
Mm.
This one is Cebu. Yeah.
So another question: what is the actually the price point of the products? How can
Okay.
you compare your pricing to other restaurants?
Yeah, I can compare my pricing actually. It's a
Go
little
ahead.
bit. It's lower than Chili's. Chili's
Okay.
Fridays. It's mid range.
Mm.
Yeah, it's on the mid range.
So we have here in the picture the Calibo outlet.
Yes, this was the first one, the one in Kalibo,
Mm.
and this one is the Robinsons Tugigaraw.
So
Mhm.
that's the
Festive
one.
Walk Iloilo, and then this one is the main branch, the company owned, one in Forbes Town Center, Burger Circle, Taguig. Yeah, that's it. Okay, this one is the one in Shangri-La. Okay, so we have soon to open branches, no? One in BF Homes Aguirre and outlet at Lipa Batangas, and the one in Makati City actually will be opening this February. I think second week of February.
So this is the whole menu.
Yes, that's the whole menu. There you go. We also
Right.
have beverages actually, sir. No, we have special cocktails just tailored for Southern Grand Bistro.
Quite a big variety. I have
Yes,
to say
yes.
yes, and it tastes very good. I mean, I
Thank
was
you.
already in your place several
Okay,
times, and it's really good food. So can recommend it to come. All right,
thank
let's talk
you.
about the franchise.
Okay, so this one is our current franchise fee. No, it's 800,000 pesos plus a design fee of 200,000. But actually, if we have a contractor, if you get our contractor, the design fee is waived, and also we have a ongoing promo. It's 20% less for the 800,000.
All right. So
Yeah.
total investment.
Okay.
You write around.
So this one is the franchise fee and the design fee, and you still have to build your branch. So you have to spend for the equipment, the furnitures, the contractor. So maybe a total of, for example, your space is 80 to 120 square meters, about 4 million to 6 million pesos. That's the total.
All right. And your royalty is 5% of gross sales
Yes. Yes.
for the
5%
franchise.
monthly gross sales.
So if you want to get a
Okay.
franchise, you
Yeah.
can send an email to.
For interested individuals, you can send us an email at info@southerngrandbistro.com. We just have a initial interview with you, and then you see if you're interested, and then we go on.
All right. So another question I have for you, Ton.
Yes, sir.
How was it? Well, how was it actually during the pandemic? How did you do? How did you operate?
Okay. Actually, when the pandemic started around March, no, we didn't have any choice. We had to close because the mall actually closed. But
Hmm.
then, when we were allowed to open sometime in May, yeah, we opened, but for delivery only, for pickup and delivery. Yeah, so we ran that system for about 2 months, and then eventually, when they lifted the lockdown, we opened up few seats, few tables, and then that's it. Actually, now, right now, still malakas pa rin ang deliveries compared to dine-in.
Well, how was the percentage between deliveries and dining
Right
right
now,
now?
I think 60% delivery,
Delivery.
40% for dine-in. Yeah.
You
So
tied up with delivery
yeah,
companies like.
actually, I tied up with a lot. Food Panda, Grab, and there's been a lot of offers, because I think it will be the new normal.
Hmm.
Yeah, more deliveries, less dining. But if you have dining, they will be interested in open spaces. And of course, with the rules right now, with the ATF rules, the social distancing, and you are only allowed 70% of the guests. So yeah. So luckily, we are still here, still running, and all the franchisees were also running right now. So that's good.
That's good to hear. What's your future plans? What do you expect an expansion in the
Okay,
next years
right.
to come?
Yeah, right now we are focusing on the one that are constructing. So we need to open them first, and then eventually we will see what will be the effects of the pandemic this 2021. And then if it's getting better, then maybe we will open new branches in 2022. But we are accepting franchisees applications now.
If somebody wants to apply with you, how can they get in touch with you?
Yeah, they can call me at 0919 and email their intents to info@southerngrandbistro.com.
All right, excellent. And I'm welcoming now back in the studio Ifore. And Mr. Ifore, he is also my client from before. And he has a company most people in Manila actually knew, Chicken Charlie. He founded that. And then he sold it. And then he went into the ironworks business and is constructing now kitchens and all kind of ironworks. And yeah, what can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Hi, yeah. Thank you for that, RK. So I met Rudolph. I think I don't know, 10 years ago. I was very very young, and I learned a lot from him, from franchising to my business to everything. So as he said, I sold my business 5 years ago. I think 5 6 years ago, and then I went back to the family business, which is steel fabrication. So our company has been around for almost 40 years already. So we have been focusing on building warehouses, gates, railings, steel trusses. Um, yeah. So basically, that's it. Yeah. Thanks, RK. So we started as that, basically on a steel fabrication business. So we build, yeah, as I said, warehouses, anything with steel. So we do residential warehouses, to dog cages, to anything. After I sold my business, I joined the family business. So um, I started introducing a different line, which is the kitchen fabrication. So we've been doing it for the past 4 or 5 years. So, so those are the antennas. Those are the big water tanks. We make stainless water tanks as big as 30,000 gallons, 40,000 gallons. So, anyways, going back, I introduced a new line, which is fabricating kitchen equipments. So um, we started doing stainless tables, stainless sinks, exhaust hoods. So for the first 2 years, we started just doing those things. And then eventually we started introducing our hotline, which is four burners, stock pot burners, kitchen woks, grillers, griddles, basically anything we can fabricate with the hotline. So for different chefs, I think as Anton knows very well, I think he for different chefs there's different requirements. So we make local fabricated fryers as well. Um, and then after a few months, on our third year, we started importing our own chillers and freezers as well. So, um, RK, can you scroll it down? So down. Yeah. So we carry Hojizaki brand from Japan. So Hojizaki has been around for 70 years already. We have offices. Hojizaki has offices. I think seven for over 70 locations worldwide, including U.S., Europe, Russia, China, Japan, Singapore, Malaysia. So it's a very, very reliable brand. But now, since Hoshizaki just opened its new manufacturing plant in China, the cost was really lowered down. So, but still, a Japanese CEO oversees the production there in China. So we make sure that we still have that Japanese standard. Um, it's a very very reliable and very affordable brand. I think we're very very competitive in terms of our refrigeration. Uh, so that's it. So we basically import this from Japan, from China. If you go to Japan, actually, I would say last time I went there, it's uh, I think 90% of 90% of the restaurants there use Hoshizaki. So if you're a Japanese restaurant, you're very familiar. And as we all know, Japanese brands are very, very reliable. So we have also under counter chillers, two-door chillers, four-door, and we ice machines. So right now, I think I sell a lot of ice machines to milk tea shops, milk tea franchises. So uh, a lot of major chains of milk tea places gets ice machines from us. And then, of course, the chillers as well. We distribute to many places as well. So, um, but if you're looking for a lower end, I mean a cheaper version, so we also carry Fujidenzo products. So we also sell chest type freezers, the glass door, the showcase chillers. Um, some restaurants and some places like has requirements of just using those chest type freezers since it's more cheaper. But to be honest, for me, it's more inefficient in a kitchen. I think most of the chefs would definitely agree. It's not used to it's not used for a day-to-day operation. Maybe for a storage that would be better. And for the glass doors, those are very, very good for displaying your beverage. So yeah, a lot of bars, a lot of milk tea places use that also to display their equipments also. So yeah, probably that's it. Basically, we have all of those all of the stainless equipments that you need. Basically, stainless tables, wall shelf, racks, um, burners, etc., and all of the refrigeration. So I would say if you build a restaurant, we mostly have it for you. So we can help you plan, make a kitchen layout, do all the engineering plans as well. So some of the malls require mechanical, electrical, plumbing, and sanitary plans. So we can also offer those services for restaurant owners. So the restaurant owner can just focus on building their brands and just pass on the burden to our company. And yeah, that's
If
it.
if someone is watching right now and got interested to get in touch with you, how can they reach you?
Just email us at i4 Ironworks. That's IFORE ironworks at gmail.com. And then they can reach my personal mobile. It's 0917-855-0971. Um, we have we're trying to introduce a new line, a new name for our kitchen equipment. So our Facebook page right now is Foresight Industries PH. So it's FORESIGHT Industries PH. So that's we're trying to build that new brand. So but they can get in touch with me anytime.
All right, excellent. So before we end our day for today, our franchise hour for today, I still have to make some announcement as well on the activities we have upcoming. So first of all, thank you today, our speakers, Mr. Tontalon, and for you for joining us in the franchise hour. If you're interested to get a copy of my book all about franchising, please contact us, give us a message on the messenger on Facebook, and we send you a free copy of the PDF format of my book all about franchising. Please also read our magazine, franchising.ph. It's free, it's online, you can read it anywhere in the world. And every month, February, the new issue will come out as well. And the franchise of Southern Grand Bistro and also the previous company of Mr. Yu was developed by RK Franchise Consultancy, my company. If you want to franchise your business and you need help, please get in touch with us. We can give you affordable professional franchise development service. What we do, we structure franchises, we prepare the manuals, the marketing materials, the legal aspect, all the contracts you need, the franchise disclosure, franchise website, franchise manual, and all other aspects of franchising what you need to be professional franchisor. And we do this already since 1999. For more than 20 years, we are in business. If you want to know some more about franchising, I have a webinar this coming Saturday on January 23. Please get in touch with our office and we can give you the link, the ID, and the password for this event. It's free. It's 1 hour this Saturday at 2 p.m., not 4 p.m., 2 p.m. This Saturday. If you want to learn also more about franchising, you can also look at our new franchise channel in YouTube, RK Franchise, and we have more than 20 seminars and the previous franchise hours and all our events in September are on the franchise channel, RK Franchise in YouTube. And next week we have as guests, we have two ladies as guest speakers. Miss Joyce Koyu, the owner of True Blends Tea and Coffee, and Miss Anne-Marie J.V. Oliveros, who is the owner of the Self-Tea Lab. This is next Thursday, January 28th, and then on February 4, we have Mr. Archie Ledesma from Mercato Central and Easy Franchise as our guest for the event. So, and before we end, I'm inviting again back into the studio Mr. Anton Talon and Ifore. And in case you still have anything to say, Ifore or Anton, to our viewers, I would like to thank both of you in behalf of our viewers that you have been my guest today. And I hope I see you guys soon again in live in our franchise events in Metro Manila. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Efore, for
Thank you.
joining
Thank you.
us.
Thank you, sir.
Anton Talon,
Yeah,
thank you as well
sir,
for
thank
being
you
my
so
guest.
much then thank you so much also, for assisting me in my business
Anytime,
from
that's
the start.
that's what we do.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Have a
Thank you
nice
so
day,
much.
everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
See you next Thursday at 4 p.m. for the next franchise hour. Thank you.